Alright, today I'm going to show you how to make a supercharged engine in Stormworks. So this whole setup looks kind of complicated, but it's really easy. I'll break it down. So first of all, in the newest update, they split the turbos in half. So now they got a power on the back of it, which meaning you could hook the power from the back of your engine and it'll go into this and it'll turn it. So that's how a supercharger works in real engines. So well, I'm going to test it right now and show you that it works, so enjoy. Okay, so this is the starter. I'll spin up the engine. I'll give it full throttle. Give it some air, which is the bypass valve to start it up. So right now it's running, but the supercharger's not engaged. Right now, I'll go engage it. It's gonna lean out for a second, but it should recover. Boom. It just recovered. As you can tell, it is revving up way higher than the other engine was. Or not the other engine, but the other setup was with just naturally aspirated. So, obviously we're making about 10 pounds of boost right now, which I think the unit is. I'm not too sure, but we're just gonna go for that. So obviously there's a clutch right here, and it's just hooked up to up and down for simplicity's sake. And it's also, we got a constant number on the clutch too, which doesn't really matter. I know you guys are here for this right here, the supercharger. So this variable valve is controlling how much is going into the engine. If I shut that off, it will lean out literally immediately. So I have it set to 0.4, which allows just enough air in to make it have most power. You could probably tune it a bit better. This was just a quick setup, but this, you can tune it to have more power if you tune that number nice and fine. So that's that part. And really, that's really all you need to make this work. Like, you just need an air on the front of it, power going into the back of it, and a variable valve. Unless you have fluid pumps for your fuel. Right now, I have no fuel pump. It's just sucking with the air, fuel manifold. But if you put a fuel pump, you will be able to run way more than just 10. I'm doing this for very simple here, very simple. That's why this is here. This is just full of water and it has a load, constant load. So that's really all it is. It's just power going into it, air going into it, spin, goes into the air. But the main part to make this really work well is to have this starter, because then it'll be starting forever. It will start eventually, I'm pretty sure, but it'll take a while. So if you just have this, it'll start faster and more reliably. Yep, that's pretty much it. But really, all you need to make a Stormworks supercharger work in this game. A turbo is, I'll explain it here in brief. They don't work very well, especially on this engine. But you just hook up the power to the power node. You just put them up backwards so they're touching each other. Then you put exhaust through the first one, which would be here. And then it'll spin this one. But that doesn't work too well because it won't spin fast enough. So that's the main problem there. So I'd say don't turbo it, supercharge it. Works so much better. So now you know that this works, and see you in the next one.